Have you ever felt like your body's internal operating system suddenly went rogue? Like the precise software that once ran your engine, your hormones, is now riddled with bugs, causing unpredictable crashes and frustrating slowdowns. Perhaps you're experiencing the relentless hot flashes, the sudden weight gain that defies diet, the brain fog that clouds your thoughts, or a quiet erosion of drive and mental sharpness. For many, this isn't just a fleeting phase. It's the profound, often bewildering shift of menopause or andropause, a massive hormonal recalibration that impacts everything. You might be told it's just stress or a normal part of getting older. But what if these aren't random glitches? What if your human engine is undergoing a fundamental firmware update that, if not properly managed, can feel less like an upgrade and more like a catastrophic system crash? A crash that accelerates risks like heart disease, bone loss, cognitive decline, and a complete metabolic slowdown. In this video, you're going to learn 3 critical things. First, the hidden hormonal architecture that dictates your body's performance and why it shifts so dramatically during this phase. Second, the unexpected software bugs in your endocrine system that are causing your most frustrating symptoms. And third, 3 recalibration protocols you can implement to navigate this inevitable hormonal update, turning a potential system crash into a powerful, optimized upgrade for your human engine. We've all felt that unsettling shift, that moment when the reliable firmware of our youth seems to glitch, leading to a cascade of unexpected symptoms. This isn't just about feeling a bit off. It's about a profound systemic change within your human engine, a major engineering shift that most people, and often even the medical system, fail to adequately explain or address. The silent impact of these hormonal changes, specifically perimenopause and menopause for women, and andropause for men, extends far beyond the commonly discussed hot flashes or decreased libido. It fundamentally recalibrates your entire operating system. It affects everything from your cardiovascular health to your cognitive function, your bone density, and your metabolic efficiency. Think of your hormones as the intricate, interconnected software that controls every single piece of hardware in your body. Estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, cortisol, these aren't just isolated chemical messengers. They are the lines of code, the algorithms that dictate how your heart beats, how your brain processes information, how your bones maintain their strength, how your metabolism burns fuel, and how your immune system defends you. When these hormonal levels begin to fluctuate wildly, as they do during perimenopause, or decline significantly, as in menopause and andropause, it's not just a minor bug. It's a fundamental software update that, without proper management, can feel like a system crash, leaving your engine vulnerable and inefficient. For women, the journey through perimenopause and into menopause is often characterized by a bewildering array of symptoms that are frequently ignored, dismissed, or simply normalized as this is just aging. The erratic fluctuations of estrogen and progesterone can lead to unpredictable mood swings, anxiety, sleep disturbances, night sweats, and the infamous hot flashes. But the impact goes much deeper. These hormonal shifts directly affect your brain's control center. They contribute to brain fog, memory lapses, and difficulty concentrating. They influence your heart and blood vessels, altering cholesterol profiles and increasing cardiovascular risk. They impact your bones, accelerating bone loss and increasing the risk of osteoporosis. And they profoundly affect your metabolism, often leading to increased visceral fat that doesn't respond to traditional diet and exercise, and a heightened risk of insulin resistance. It's like your engine's internal diagnostic system is flashing multiple warning lights, but the mechanic keeps telling you, it's fine, just keep driving. For men, the experience of andropause, often referred to as male menopause, is typically more gradual and insidious, making it even easier to misinterpret or ignore. The slow, steady decline in testosterone and other androgens can manifest as a quiet erosion of energy, a decrease in muscle mass and strength, an increase in abdominal fat, reduced libido, and a noticeable dip in mood and motivation. Men often attribute these changes to overwork, stress, or simply getting old, rather than recognizing them as a significant hormonal shift. This silent decline in testosterone can directly impact cardiovascular health, bone density, and cognitive function, subtly increasing risks that accumulate over time. It's like your engine's performance metrics are slowly but steadily dropping, but the dashboard lights aren't as dramatic, making it easier to overlook the underlying problem until it's more advanced. The problem is compounded by a healthcare system that, historically, has left significant gaps in understanding and addressing the body's needs after 40, particularly concerning hormonal transitions. Many doctors are not adequately trained in the nuances of perimenopause, menopause, or andropause. They often resort to generic advice or simply prescribe medications for individual symptoms without addressing the underlying imbalance. This leaves men and women feeling unheard, frustrated, and often believing that their symptoms are simply an unavoidable part of aging that they must endure. This lack of comprehensive understanding prevents individuals from seeing their bodies as high-performance machines that require specific recalibration and support during these critical transitions. This isn't just about managing symptoms. It's about understanding the fundamental re-engineering of your human engine and taking proactive steps to optimize its performance. But what exactly is happening at a cellular and systemic level during these firmware updates? In the next part, we're going to look at what cutting-edge science has recently discovered about the intricate dance of hormones and how their shifts profoundly impact your heart, brain, and metabolism, revealing the true scale of this engineering challenge. We've established that the hormonal shifts of menopause and andropause are not just minor glitches. They are a profound firmware update that can feel like a system crash, impacting every aspect of your human engine. We've also seen how these changes are often misunderstood or dismissed, leaving many feeling frustrated and without clear answers. Now it's time to dive deeper into what cutting-edge science has recently discovered about the intricate dance of hormones and how their shifts profoundly impact your heart, brain, and metabolism, revealing the true scale of this engineering challenge. This isn't about accepting decline. It's about understanding the precise mechanisms at play so you can proactively recalibrate your system. Think of your hormones as the highly sophisticated, interconnected firmware that dictates the performance parameters of your entire human engine. Estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, cortisol, thyroid hormones, these are not just individual chemical signals. They are a complex symphony of instructions that regulate your engine's power output, fuel efficiency, temperature control, and even its internal communication networks. When the levels of these key hormones begin to fluctuate erratically or decline significantly, it's like a critical software update that introduces unexpected bugs. Your engine runs inefficiently, it develops new vulnerabilities, and it accelerates wear and tear on vital components. What science has recently discovered about these specific software bugs and their far-reaching consequences is truly eye-opening. Here are 3 critical software bugs in your hormonal architecture that most people over 40 are never told about, and how they impact your core systems. First, the estrogen metabolism disconnect. Why your fuel system becomes inefficient. For women, the decline in estrogen during perimenopause and menopause is far more than just a reproductive change. It's a fundamental shift in your metabolic firmware. Estrogen plays a crucial role in regulating insulin sensitivity, fat distribution, and energy expenditure. As estrogen levels drop, your body's cells become less responsive to insulin, leading to increased insulin resistance. This means your body struggles to efficiently convert glucose into energy. It often stores it as fat instead, particularly around the abdomen, the dreaded menopause belly that seems immune to diet and exercise. This isn't a lack of willpower. It's a direct consequence of a hormonal software bug that reconfigures your fuel system to be less efficient and more prone to fat storage. Researchers at the Mayo Clinic have extensively documented how estrogen deficiency directly contributes to metabolic syndrome, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease in postmenopausal women. It's like your engine's fuel injection system suddenly becomes less precise, leading to wasted fuel and increased carbon buildup. Second, the testosterone cognition link, why your brain's control center loses sharpness. While often associated with male virility, testosterone is a vital hormone for both men and women, playing a critical role in cognitive function, mood, and energy. For men, the gradual decline in testosterone during andropause can lead to a subtle but significant software bug in the brain's control center. This manifests as reduced mental sharpness, difficulty with memory and concentration, decreased motivation, and an increased risk of depression. For women, even though their testosterone levels are naturally lower, the decline during menopause can also contribute to brain fog, reduced libido, and a general feeling of mental dullness. Testosterone influences neurotransmitter activity and brain structure. Its decline is like a critical software component in your brain's operating system becoming corrupted, leading to slower processing speeds and frequent system freezes. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism highlighted the strong correlation between declining testosterone levels and cognitive impairment in aging men. Similar research points to its role in women's cognitive health as well. Third, the cortisol inflammation loop, how stress hormones create system overload. While not directly a sex hormone, cortisol, your primary stress hormone, becomes a major player during these hormonal transitions, often exacerbating symptoms. The fluctuating or declining levels of estrogen and testosterone can make your body's stress response system more reactive, leading to chronically elevated cortisol. This elevated cortisol then creates a dangerous software bug that fuels systemic, low-grade inflammation throughout your body. This chronic inflammation is a silent killer, damaging your heart, brain, and metabolic tissues. It's like a constant overload signal in your engine's diagnostic system, leading to overheating and premature wear on critical components. This inflammation contributes to joint pain, to an increased risk of heart attack and stroke, and it further accelerates insulin resistance. What science has recently discovered is that this chronic inflammatory state, often triggered or worsened by hormonal shifts, is a key driver of accelerated aging and disease. Research from the National Institutes of Health consistently links chronic inflammation to nearly every age-related disease. These software bugs are not just isolated symptoms. They are interconnected systemic issues arising from the fundamental hormonal recalibration of menopause and andropause. Understanding these underlying mechanisms is the first step towards taking control. This knowledge empowers you to move beyond simply enduring symptoms. But understanding the problem is only half the battle. In the next part, we're going to explore how these hormonal shifts specifically impact your heart and bones, revealing even more critical areas where your human engine needs a precise recalibration, not just a patch. We've just uncovered how the software bugs of hormonal shifts impact your metabolism and cognitive function, creating a cascade of challenges for your human engine. But the story doesn't end there. These profound hormonal recalibrations also have a direct and often devastating impact on two of your body's most critical structural and circulatory systems, your heart and your bones. For too long, the connection between declining hormones and the health of these vital components has been underestimated or even ignored, leading to silent degradation that only becomes apparent when it's too late. What science has recently discovered about these specific vulnerabilities is crucial for anyone navigating menopause or andropause. Think of your heart as the high-performance pump of your engine, meticulously circulating fuel and oxygen. Think of your bones as the structural chassis, providing support and protection. Both are exquisitely sensitive to the hormonal firmware that governs their health and integrity. When this firmware undergoes a significant update, meaning when estrogen and testosterone levels decline, These systems lose critical protection and support, making them vulnerable to accelerated wear and tear. This isn't just about managing symptoms. It's about understanding the fundamental re-engineering of your engine's core components and taking proactive steps to prevent catastrophic failures. Here are 3 critical ways these hormonal software bugs directly compromise your heart and bones, and what you need to know. First, the estrogen cardiovascular shield disassembly, why your heart becomes more vulnerable. For women, estrogen is a powerful protector of the cardiovascular system. It helps keep blood vessels flexible, it regulates cholesterol levels, and it has anti-inflammatory properties. As estrogen levels plummet during menopause, this protective shield is effectively disassembled. What science has recently discovered is that this loss of estrogen significantly alters a woman's cardiovascular risk profile, often shifting it to mirror that of men, but with a faster acceleration. You might see an increase in LDL, the bad cholesterol, a decrease in HDL, the good cholesterol, and a rise in blood pressure. The inner lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, becomes less elastic, increasing the risk of plaque buildup and hardening of the arteries. This isn't just a statistical risk, it's a direct consequence of a hormonal software bug that removes a vital layer of protection from your engine's most critical pump. Research from the American Heart Association highlights that heart disease becomes the leading cause of death for women post-menopause, underscoring the profound impact of estrogen loss. It's like removing the rust-proofing and protective coating from your engine's fuel lines and pump, leaving them exposed to corrosion and blockages. Second, the testosterone vascular health erosion, why men's arteries stiffen and narrow. While estrogen's role in women's heart health is well known, the impact of declining testosterone on men's cardiovascular system is equally significant, though often less discussed. Testosterone plays a crucial role in maintaining healthy blood vessel function, regulating blood pressure, and influencing lipid metabolism. As testosterone levels decline during andropause, men can experience an erosion of this vascular health. Studies have shown a correlation between lower testosterone and increased arterial stiffness, higher blood pressure, and an unfavorable lipid profile. All of this contributes to an elevated risk of heart disease and stroke. This is a subtle but dangerous software bug that gradually compromises the integrity of your engine's circulatory system. Researchers at the University of Washington School of Medicine have linked low testosterone to increased risk factors for cardiovascular disease, emphasizing the need to consider hormonal health in men's heart health assessments. It's like the hoses and pipes in your engine's cooling and fuel systems gradually losing their flexibility, becoming more prone to cracking and clogging. Third, the hormonal bone density drain, why your structural chassis weakens silently. Both estrogen and testosterone are absolutely critical for maintaining bone density. Estrogen helps to slow down bone breakdown. Testosterone plays a role in bone formation and strength. When these hormones decline, particularly the sharp drop in estrogen during menopause, your body's ability to maintain its skeletal integrity is severely compromised. This leads to accelerated bone loss, making your bones more porous and brittle, a condition known as osteoporosis. This process is often silent, with no noticeable symptoms until a fracture occurs. It's a dangerous software bug that weakens your engine's structural chassis from the inside out. For men, while the bone loss is typically slower, declining testosterone still contributes to a significant increase in osteoporosis risk. It's like the metal frame of your engine gradually corroding and losing its structural integrity, making it susceptible to damage from even minor impacts. A landmark study in the New England Journal of Medicine demonstrated the profound and rapid bone loss that occurs in the years immediately following menopause, highlighting the critical window for intervention. These impacts on your heart and bones are not merely unfortunate side effects. They are direct consequences of the hormonal firmware update that your body undergoes. Understanding these specific vulnerabilities is paramount for proactive health management. This knowledge empowers you to ask the right questions and seek targeted solutions. But knowing the problems isn't enough. In the next part, we're going to shift our focus to what you can actually do about these hormonal shifts. We'll explore specific recalibration protocols, from targeted lab tests to crucial lifestyle adjustments that can help you navigate this update, turning a potential system crash into a powerful upgrade for your human engine. We've laid the essential groundwork for navigating your hormonal firmware update with targeted diagnostics, strategic nutrition, consistent movement, and robust stress management. These are the foundational recalibration protocols that empower you to take charge of your human engine. However, for many, these fundamental adjustments, while crucial, may not be enough to fully optimize their hormonal architecture and alleviate the more challenging symptoms of menopause and andropause. This is where advanced biohacking strategies and specific treatment options come into play, offering more targeted software enhancements to fine-tune your system and truly turn a potential crash into a powerful, optimized upgrade. Think of this as receiving the detailed service manual for your engine during a critical firmware update. You wouldn't just hope for the best. You'd follow the instructions, you'd perform the necessary checks, and you'd make the required adjustments. The goal here is not to fight these natural hormonal transitions. It's to understand them, to support your body's systems, and to mitigate the negative impacts, ensuring your engine continues to run with high performance and extend its healthy years. This requires a blend of targeted diagnostics, strategic lifestyle interventions, and a mindset of self-advocacy. Here are 3 recalibration protocols you can implement today to support your hormonal architecture and optimize your engine's performance. First, unlock your hormonal blueprint with targeted lab tests and smart questions. The first step in any effective recalibration is accurate diagnostics. You cannot optimize what you don't measure. For too long, standard medical practice has relied on a limited view of hormonal health, often missing crucial nuances. The recalibration protocol here is to advocate for comprehensive lab testing that goes beyond the basics. For women, this means not just FSH and LH, but also a full thyroid panel, TSH, free T3, free T4, and thyroid antibodies, plus DHEAS, fasting insulin, and a comprehensive lipid panel. Consider advanced estrogen metabolite testing, like a Dutch test, to understand how your body processes estrogen, which is crucial for breast health and symptom management. For men, this means a comprehensive testosterone panel, total and free testosterone, SHBG, plus DHEAS, fasting insulin, and a full lipid panel. Crucially, ask your doctor about optimal ranges, not just normal ranges, which are often broad and reflect a sick population. If your doctor dismisses your concerns, be prepared to seek a second opinion from a functional medicine practitioner or an endocrinologist specializing in age-related hormonal changes. It's like running a full diagnostic scan on your engine's control unit. You're not just checking if the check engine light is on. You're understanding the precise error codes and their implications. Research from the American Association of Clinical Endocrinologists emphasizes the importance of individualized and comprehensive hormonal assessment for optimal health outcomes. Second, implement daily software updates through nutrition and movement. Your diet and exercise routine are not just about weight management. They are powerful levers for influencing your hormonal balance and mitigating the negative effects of these transitions. The recalibration protocol here focuses on consistent daily software updates. On nutrition, prioritize nutrient-dense whole foods. Focus on high-quality protein, essential for muscle maintenance and satiety. Include healthy fats, which are crucial for hormone production and brain health. Eat a wide array of colorful vegetables for fiber, antioxidants, and phytonutrients that support detoxification pathways. Minimize processed foods, refined sugars, and excessive alcohol, which exacerbate insulin resistance and inflammation. Consider timing your meals to support metabolic flexibility, such as time-restricted eating. On movement, incorporate both strength training and cardiovascular exercise. Strength training 2 to 3 times a week is non-negotiable for preserving muscle mass, which declines significantly with hormonal shifts, for maintaining bone density, and for improving insulin sensitivity. Cardiovascular exercise 3 to 5 times a week supports heart health, reduces stress, and improves mood. This isn't about extreme workouts. It's about consistent, intentional movement that signals to your body that it needs to stay strong and metabolically active. It's like providing your engine with precise, high-octane fuel and regular, targeted performance tests to ensure all systems are functioning optimally, even after a major firmware update. A meta-analysis published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine confirms the profound benefits of resistance training for bone mineral density and metabolic health in menopausal women and aging men. Third, optimize your firmware environment with stress regulation and quality sleep. Chronic stress and poor sleep are two of the most potent disruptors of hormonal balance, amplifying the challenges of menopause and andropause. The recalibration protocol here is to actively manage your internal and external firmware environment. For stress regulation, implement daily stress-reducing practices. This could be mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, spending time in nature, journaling, or engaging in hobbies you love. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which can further suppress sex hormones and exacerbate symptoms. Learning to downregulate your nervous system is a critical skill. For quality sleep, prioritize 7 to 9 hours of high-quality, restorative sleep nightly. Sleep is when your body repairs, detoxifies, and recalibrates hormones. Poor sleep directly impairs insulin sensitivity, increases inflammation, and disrupts the delicate balance of all your hormones. It's like ensuring your engine's operating environment is stable, cool, and free from external interference, allowing the new firmware to integrate smoothly and efficiently. Research from the University of California, San Francisco has shown that even short-term sleep deprivation can significantly alter hormonal profiles, impacting metabolism and stress response. These 3 recalibration protocols are not quick fixes. They are foundational pillars for supporting your human engine through the profound hormonal shifts of menopause and andropause. They empower you to move beyond simply enduring symptoms to actively optimizing your health and extending your healthy years. But there's another layer to this: specific treatment options and advanced biohacking strategies that can provide even more targeted support during this crucial firmware update. We'll explore those next, giving you an even more comprehensive toolkit for your hormonal journey. We've laid the essential groundwork for navigating your hormonal firmware update with targeted diagnostics, strategic nutrition, consistent movement, and robust stress management. These are the foundational recalibration protocols that empower you to take charge of your human engine. However, for many, these fundamental adjustments, while crucial, may not be enough to fully optimize their hormonal architecture and alleviate the more challenging symptoms of menopause and andropause. This is where advanced biohacking strategies and specific treatment options come into play, offering more targeted software enhancements to fine-tune your system and truly turn a potential crash into a powerful, optimized upgrade. Think of these advanced strategies as specialized tools and high-precision components that a master mechanic would use for a complex engine overhaul. They are designed to address specific deficiencies or imbalances that may persist even after implementing foundational lifestyle changes. The goal is always to restore optimal function, protect against long-term risks, and enhance your quality of life, allowing your engine to run smoothly and powerfully for decades to come. This requires an even deeper level of self-advocacy and a willingness to explore options beyond conventional one-size-fits-all approaches. Here are 3 advanced software enhancements and treatment considerations for optimizing your hormonal architecture. First, explore bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, BHRT, as a precision recalibration. For many women experiencing the profound symptoms of perimenopause and menopause, and for men struggling with significant testosterone decline, BHRT can be a game changer. Unlike synthetic hormones, bioidentical hormones are chemically identical to those naturally produced by your body, making them a more precise software update. This recalibration protocol involves carefully replacing deficient hormones, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, to restore optimal physiological levels. BHRT can dramatically alleviate symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, brain fog, mood swings, vaginal dryness, and low libido for women. For men, it can improve energy, muscle mass, mood, and cognitive function. Furthermore, it offers significant protective benefits for bone density, cardiovascular health, and cognitive function, mitigating the long-term risks associated with hormonal decline. However, BHRT is not a one-size-fits-all solution and requires careful consideration. It must be prescribed and monitored by a knowledgeable healthcare professional, ideally one specializing in functional medicine or age management, who understands the nuances of dosing, delivery methods, creams, pellets, pills, and ongoing lab monitoring. It's like meticulously replacing worn-out or underperforming microchips in your engine's control unit with exact, high-performance replicas, ensuring the entire system runs as it was originally designed. Research from the North American Menopause Society provides comprehensive guidelines and evidence supporting the efficacy and safety of hormone therapy when appropriately prescribed and monitored. Second, leverage targeted nutraceuticals and advanced supplementation, specific code patches. Beyond basic micronutrient support, certain nutraceuticals and advanced supplements can act as specific code patches to support hormonal balance, reduce inflammation, and enhance cellular function during these transitions. This software enhancement involves strategically adding compounds that address specific pathways. For estrogen metabolism, consider supplements that support healthy estrogen detoxification, such as DIM, diindolylmethane, or I3C, indole 3-carbinol, which are found in cruciferous vegetables. These help your body metabolize estrogen into beneficial forms, reducing the risk of estrogen-dominant symptoms. For adrenal support, adaptogens like ashwagandha, rhodiola, or holy basil can help modulate your body's stress response, supporting adrenal function and reducing the impact of chronic cortisol elevation, which can indirectly support sex hormone balance. For gut health, a healthy gut microbiome is crucial for hormone metabolism and detoxification. Probiotics, prebiotics, and digestive enzymes can improve gut integrity, which in turn supports overall hormonal health. For inflammation, omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, are powerful anti-inflammatory agents that can mitigate the systemic inflammation often exacerbated by hormonal shifts, protecting your heart and brain. Always prioritize high-quality, third-party tested supplements and consult with a healthcare professional to ensure they are appropriate for your individual needs and do not interact with any medications. It's like installing specific software patches to fix known vulnerabilities or enhance particular functions within your engine's operating system, ensuring smoother and more resilient performance. A review in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry highlighted the role of specific dietary compounds and nutraceuticals in modulating hormone metabolism. Third, embrace a mindset of auto-advocacy and continuous learning, becoming your engine's chief engineer. The most powerful software enhancement you can cultivate is a mindset of proactive auto-advocacy and continuous learning. The journey through menopause and andropause is highly individualized, and what works for one person may not work for another. This recalibration protocol means taking ownership of your health journey. Question everything. Don't accept vague answers like, "It's just your age." Ask specific questions about lab results, treatment options, and potential risks and benefits. Seek knowledge. Continuously educate yourself from reputable, science-backed sources. Understand the latest research, the different treatment modalities, and the nuances of hormonal health. Build your team. Assemble a healthcare team that truly listens to you and is open to personalized, integrative approaches. This might include a functional medicine doctor, a hormone specialist, a nutritionist, and a coach. Trust your intuition. Pay close attention to how your body responds to different interventions. You are the ultimate authority on your own human engine. This mindset transforms you from a passive recipient of care into the active chief engineer of your health, capable of making informed decisions and guiding your engine through its most complex updates. It's like having the ultimate diagnostic tool, your own informed judgment, and the courage to demand the best possible maintenance for your high-performance machine. These advanced strategies, combined with the foundational lifestyle changes, provide a comprehensive toolkit for navigating the hormonal shifts of menopause and andropause. They empower you to not just survive this firmware update, but to emerge stronger, healthier, and with an optimized human engine ready for decades of high-performance living. We've journeyed deep into the intricate world of your hormonal firmware update, uncovering the profound shifts of menopause and andropause, diagnosing the software bugs that cause so many frustrating symptoms, and equipping you with powerful recalibration protocols, from targeted diagnostics and lifestyle adjustments to advanced strategies like BHRT and intelligent supplementation. You now have a comprehensive understanding of how to navigate this critical phase, turning a potential system crash into a powerful, optimized upgrade for your human engine. This isn't just about managing symptoms. It's about reclaiming control, extending your healthy years, and ensuring your body runs like the high-performance machine it was designed to be, with lucidity, autonomy, and energy. It's about being part of a community that refuses to accept just aging as an answer, and instead seeks clarity, responsibility, and depth in understanding our own biology. If this deep dive into your hormonal architecture has resonated with you, if it has provided clarity where there was confusion, and if you're ready to be part of a movement that empowers men and women over 40 to master their biology and protect their heart, brain, and metabolism for decades to come, then I invite you to join us. Hit that subscribe button right now. By subscribing to the Human Engine, you're not just getting more videos. You're becoming an active member of a community dedicated to science-based biohacking for healthy aging. You're signaling your commitment to running your body like a high-performance machine, not just accumulating years, but accumulating healthy years, filled with vitality and purpose. Don't miss out on the next crucial update for your human engine. Now, let's quickly tie together the core concepts we've explored and give you a tangible vision of what's possible when you start applying these recalibration protocols. Remember, your body isn't broken. It's simply undergoing a complex update that requires informed management. By understanding its needs and making targeted, consistent adjustments, you can profoundly impact your hormonal balance and, by extension, your entire well-being. Imagine this. In 7 days, by simply implementing targeted nutritional shifts, focusing on hormone-supportive foods and avoiding inflammatory triggers, and integrating daily stress regulation practices, you could start noticing subtle improvements in your mood stability, energy levels, and even sleep quality. Your internal firmware will begin to stabilize, preparing for more significant recalibrations. In 30 days, consistent application of comprehensive lab testing and acting on the results, combined with a dedicated strength training routine, and potentially exploring foundational supplements like magnesium or adaptogens, could lead to a noticeable reduction in symptoms like hot flashes, brain fog, or low energy. Your engine will start to feel more responsive, with fewer software bugs and a smoother operational flow. In 90 days, with dedicated effort and a holistic approach, including potentially working with a specialist on BHRT if appropriate, you could experience a profound and transformative shift in your overall health. Restored energy, enhanced cognitive function, improved body composition, better mood regulation, and a renewed sense of vitality. You'll have fundamentally upgraded your engine's hormonal software, making it more robust, efficient, and capable of supporting a vibrant, healthy life for decades to come. This is the power of intentional hormonal optimization. This isn't about perfection. It's about consistent, informed action. It's about taking back the reins of your hormonal health and becoming the master engineer of your own internal operating system. The knowledge you've gained today is a powerful tool, but it's only truly powerful when applied. This is your opportunity to rewrite your health story, not just for symptom relief, but for true, enduring vitality and an extended period of healthy, high-performance living. We've journeyed through the complex landscape of your hormonal firmware update, from the initial glitches of menopause and andropause to the profound scientific understanding of their impact on your heart, brain, and metabolism. We've equipped you with a comprehensive toolkit of recalibration protocols, from foundational lifestyle changes to advanced strategies like BHRT and intelligent supplementation. The goal was never to simply endure this phase, but to understand it, master it, and emerge stronger with an optimized human engine. Remember this fundamental truth. You weren't given a broken engine. You were given one that needs precise maintenance and intelligent updates, not blame. Your body, this incredible machine, is designed for resilience, for adaptation, and for decades of high-level performance. The hormonal shifts you experience are not a sign of inevitable decline, but a critical juncture, a call for a more informed and proactive approach to its care. It's a signal that your engine needs a specific type of tune-up, a specialized software update to continue running at its peak. The transformation we've discussed today isn't about chasing endless youth. It's about reclaiming vitality, clarity, and control during a profound biological transition. It's about moving from a state of frustrating symptoms, confusion, and metabolic imbalance to one of empowered understanding and intentional optimization of your most fundamental internal operating system. It's about understanding that the sustained energy, the sharp mind, the robust health, and the extended healthy years you desire are not out of reach. They are simply waiting for you to make the right adjustments, to provide the right inputs, and to diligently perform the necessary recalibration protocols. This isn't just about avoiding burnout or merely surviving. It's about embracing a life lived with full physical and mental power, with a body that feels consistently balanced and a mind that feels sharp, clear, and ready to tackle any challenge. It's about extending your healthy years, not just your lifespan, ensuring that your human engine runs optimally, efficiently, and powerfully for every single one of them. You have the blueprint now. You have the tools. The choice to apply them, to become the master engineer of your own hormonal health, is entirely yours. Thank you for joining me on this essential exploration of the human engine. If this video resonated with you, if it sparked a new understanding, or if it simply made you feel less alone in your experience, then I ask you to do 3 things. First, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Human Engine. Join our growing community of proactive individuals who are committed to mastering their biology and unlocking their full potential, starting with the foundation of optimal hormonal health. Second, share this video with at least 3 to 5 people in your life who are navigating the shifts of menopause or andropause. This information could be the catalyst they need to upgrade their own internal software and reclaim their vitality. And finally, leave a sincere comment below. Tell me what resonated most with you, what specific recalibration you're excited to implement, or suggest a topic for our next deep dive into the intricate mechanics of your amazing human engine. Until next time, keep optimizing.